Most of us are taught from childhood. Save money, play it safe. But when I read how Mukesh Ambani, one of the world's richest men, almost never leaves money idle, when he says, "Never save money, always invest," it hit me. There's a world of difference between playing not to lose and playing to win.
It sounds reckless, even radical, but Ambani isn't alone. Look at every empire, Amazon, Apple, Reliance, Tesla. Their leaders pour resources not into vaults, but into ideas, assets, risks. Because saving may keep you comfortable, but investing is what makes you grow. This is Billionaires Take. Tonight, why Mukesh Ambani never saves money and what that means for you.
Let's break it down. Money saved in the bank earns you security. But thanks to inflation, the silent thief, what you can buy today for $100 might cost $110 next year. If your savings earn less than inflation, you're actually getting poorer, slowly, quietly, inevitably.
Ambani's logic is cold, but clear. Idle cash is a melting ice cube. Every billionaire knows this. That's why their money is always moving, always working.
But investing isn't just for billionaires. Think about what it really means. Turning today's money into tomorrow's value. Stocks, real estate, businesses, even your own skills. These are assets that can grow, compound, and outpace inflation.
Ambani's own story is a masterclass. He took the wealth built by his father and put it back to work. From petrochemicals to telecom, retail to green energy. Every rupee reinvested, every risk calculated, and the empire grew even when the world doubted him.
Even for the rest of us, it starts small. An index fund, a side business, learning a high-value skill, investments that, over time, rewrite your financial destiny.
Let's get technical. Savings accounts give you safety, liquidity, and peace of mind. But historically, returns are low, often below inflation. Investing comes with risk. Markets go up and down, but over decades they trend up, rewarding those who can handle the storm.
It's about balance. You need an emergency fund, cash for the unexpected. But beyond that, parking money in low-yield accounts means missing out on the magic of compounding.
Think of money as seeds. If you hoard them in a jar, nothing changes. But plant them, nurture them in soil investments, and they multiply, sometimes quietly, sometimes explosively.
Remember the 1970s? People who played it safe lost big as inflation soared. Meanwhile, those who bought real assets, land, stocks, businesses, came out ahead, not because they were lucky, but because their money was in motion.
I remember putting off investing, thinking, I'll wait until it feels safer. Years later, I realized, perfect safety is an illusion. There's risk in standing still, too.
But let's be real. Ambani's world isn't everyone's world. Investing always comes with risk. Markets crash, businesses fail. Even the smartest can lose.
That's why the billionaire mindset isn't about gambling. It's about learning, adapting, and taking calculated risks. Diversification, patience, and self-education are as critical as the investments themselves.
Build your safety net, a few months' expenses in cash. Then, bit by bit, invest in what you understand, not chasing hype, but buying into long-term value.
The world will always reward those who move, who learn, who try. Let your money work as hard as you do.
Because in the end, The greatest risk is living your whole life in the waiting room, saving for a future that never arrives.
Mukesh Ambani's advice isn't about recklessness. It's about refusing to let fear, habit, or comfort hold you back. It's about action, growth, and turning every dollar into a possibility.
Money that sleeps, loses. Money that moves, multiplies.
And this is Billionaires' Take.